What's up, YouTube? We're back here today because I wanted to have a little tabletop talk with you guys and show you my MPA DS9 TC, my Masterpiece Arms DS9 TC. So before we jump into the features of the gun, before we jump into like the discussion about the gun and how it compares to like a Staccato XC, for example, I wanted to point out everything you guys see in my guns is stuff that I really use. So if you see an Olight, that's because I use them. If you see a Holosun, that's because I use them. The same way as it happens with a CLE or any other brand of accessory that you see. As you guys know, most of the stuff that I have on the channel, I buy with my own money. But if a company sends me something, it is because either I already use their products or I will use them, try them out before I give you guys my opinion on it. And with this is no different. So full disclosure, Olight did send me this one in specific, but I do have others. I mean, I can pull it up right now. This is not in a gun, but I do use their products. I have one of these in my AR, and this is just sitting here waiting for another gun to come by so I can install it. But I do have a link down in the description below. If you use that link, you're gonna help the channel, you're gonna support the channel. I don't make any money, but they see that you guys saw it on my channel and the channel took you guys to their website. Let's talk about this MPA DS9 TC. As you can see, this gun, in my opinion, looks amazing. Just to clarify, gun is clear, there's nothing inside, no mags or anything. This is a one of one because I don't think there are any other MPA DS9 TCs with a copper barrel. And this is because when I got this gun, I got it used. It was barely used, but it was used. It was for a good deal, but it had gold controls, gold accents all over the gun. I'm not a really big fan of gold accents on guns. So I reached out to the guys at PVD America, and I'll leave a link down in the description for their website as well. They did not pay me anything, but I really like to recommend when I get good service. And I reached out to them and I asked them if they could help me out and get rid of all the gold accents. So I sent them my barrel, my controls, and they gave me something that made the gun look way better. You now have DLC coated slide release, thumb safeties, grip safety, and a very nice copper, PVD copper coated barrel that looks amazing in my opinion. So I wanted to put it out there. The guys at PVD America did an excellent job, sent everything to them, and they coated and got it back to me in a week, which is amazing. I hate sending stuff out because I am very impatient. So when they did this in pretty much a week, I was really blown away by the quality and how fast they got it done. So this is the MPA DS9 TC by Masterpiece Arms. This is the compensated version, so you can see right there, this is a threaded on compensator, different than the Staccato XC that is a single piece, but this still looks amazing. This gun is a 5-inch gun, but this is a 4¼ inch barrel with a 3/4 inch compensator, which is something that they do and I don't see any other companies doing. They have a 4.6-inch threaded barrel that threads to this compensator, which makes this a 5-inch gun overall. And they don't have that little nose that other guns have. Nothing against that look, but I think the flush compensator looks way better. And this is steel slide, steel frame, aluminum grip. And as you guys can see, I paired mine with a Holosun 507 comp and the Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie. The trigger on this gun is amazing. The gun is very smooth. The fitment on this gun is very, very tight. There's no play up and down. There's no play side to side. Barrel lockup is amazing. Very accurate gun. The trigger has a very short take up, 2.5 pounds pull, with a very short reset, exactly how I like it. And this is how it came from the factory. So I didn't do anything. This is the trigger that it came with. Very positive engagement and disengagement of the safety. it is for sure a very well put together gun. This gun gets compared a lot with the Staccato XC just because they are pretty much about the same. They both have a 5-inch overall length with a flush comp. The difference, like I said, the XC has a single piece barrel and comp, and this is a threaded on. You also don't get the DLC coating from the XC on this gun. This is a black nitride, which it's okay in my opinion, but I wish they would make their guns DLC coated. I think DLC is a better coating, looks better, and it's stronger, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I like all my guns to be DLC coated, but this one is black nitride, so you don't get the DLC from the Staccato XC and you don't have the single piece barrel and comp, but you do get an aluminum grip and a much tighter and well-tuned gun. So this gets compared a lot to the XC, but in my opinion, this is a better buy. First, because it's almost $800 less, and I think, in my opinion, this shoots better. I will leave some shooting footage of this gun while it was still all gold with the gold accents, but I am planning on doing a video shooting every single gun that I can get my hands on all together with some friends, and we're gonna do some nice comparisons, and that includes this gun, the RC9, the Custom Works, XC, Prodigy, everything we can get our hands on. All right, we're about 10 yards from the target. MPA DS9 TC. Got 10 rounds here. I'm gonna load it. I just wanna see this gun go fast, so we're gonna start the timer. Not gonna react, just wanna see the splits. Here we go. Let's check it out. 18, 16, 16, 16, 16, 15, 17, 15, 17. So if you want to see something like that, leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos, and stay tuned because we're going to get some more. Thank you.